today I'm going to present One Day in the Life of Ivan Denisovich. So obviously this book was written by Alexander Solzhenitsyn, and he was a Russian novelist and historian who was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1970s. In 2007, Solzhenitsyn was awarded Russia's prestigious state prize for his contribution to humanitarian causes. Solzhenitsyn was born into a family of Cossack intellectuals and brought up primarily by his mother. So his father died early on, and their family was comprised of very intelligent people. He attended the University of Rostov-na-Donu, graduating in mathematics, and took correspondence courses in literature at Moscow State University. So in 1997, Solzhenitsyn established an annual prize for writers contributing to Russian literary traditions, and encouraged by the loosening of the country as Stalin and the Russia became more free than before. He made more political and more literature moves. One Day in the Life of Ivan Denisovich was one of his books that he wrote during the Stalin era, I guess. Upon publication of the first volume of the Gulag Archipelago, he was immediately attacked by the Soviet press because they were at the time very oppressive and they didn't want to have certain ideas contradicting communism. So then he obviously got the state prize and he died. And obviously, when he was alive, he was serving 8 years in the prisons and labor camps. And then after some time, he spent 3 more years being exiled from the country. So this is basically a picture of the book, I guess. And so this book and the story is based upon a guy named Ivan Denisovich Sukhov, it was one day of his how many days was it? 3,653 days. So this is very often occurring theme and thing in his life in a prison. So he wakes up at 5 a.m. feeling sick, and he's currently serving out a sentence in a gulag at a forced labor camp. He stays longer in bed than usual, and he gets caught out by the warden. And as punishment, he has to go wash the warden's office. But after this, he goes to eat breakfast and goes to the sick bay to report himself as sick and skip a day of work. The orderly then tells him, "You're not sick enough," so he has to keep on working. So when he has to work, he goes outside with his gang, nicknamed Gang 14, and other gangs obviously meet up in the outside to work. So Gang 14 is assigned to a power station, and Shukov spends his whole day building and working in the freezing cold. During the dinner break, Shukov snags a few extra balls of gruel and gets an extra dinner portion. So he basically steals more food just to have a bit more than usual, I guess. Shukov is upset to think that his evening is ruined after a prisoner is missing, and every gang in the prison needs to be met up. His group spies on another gang after a roll call, and they actually steal their food. And Shukov finally, in the end things, this is a very good day, and he goes back to sleep. The author ends this story by saying that this is only one day in all his sentencing, and it's pretty interesting, I guess.
Thank you.